Hello again. Today we'll see the next important punctuation marks. We have already seen what is the importance of punctuation marks, and we've seen what are comma used for, what are semicolon used for, right? Today we'll see another three important punctuation marks. All right. So we'll begin. So we'll see what is colon, or what are the uses of colon, or where should we use colon. Alright, as you all know, colon is used to start a list of items. Right? For example, the following students have to submit the assignments, colon, and then you list the names of the students who haven't submitted the assignment. So colon is used in front of a list of items, right? Yes. Next is to separate title from the subtitle. If you have a title and a subtitle, you have to separate these two items using colon. For example, punctuation, colon, colon and semicolon. Punctuation is the main title, colon and semicolon is the subtitle. Got it? So we are separating these two things using colon. This is very clear, I believe. Next is before a quotation which is independent from the structure of the main sentence. See, I'll read this example. Thiruvalluvar was arguably one of the earliest Indian writers to observe the ecological functions of rains, colon, and the quote starts with quotation mark, right? The world survives because of rains, and therefore rain is known to be the nectar of immortality. This is what Thiruvalluvar has told. So, if that quote is not that necessary to be the part of sentence, we can separate the quote from the sentence using a colon. ആ quotation ഇല്ലാതെയും ആ sentence perfect ആണെങ്കിൽ we have to use a colon to separate quote from the sentence. But if that quote is very much necessary to be the part of the sentence, we have to use comma before a quote. I know this is very easy for you. Alright. Yeah. And the next one, 6.2.4, is double quotation mark. I know all my students know what is double quotation mark, and you're very well aware of the usage of double quotation, right? Of course, if we have to quote somebody's idea, somebody's thoughts, somebody's words, we have to put those things in double quotation mark. Quotation mark helps you differentiate ideas, words of others, ideas or words of others from your own ideas. അറിയുന്നതാണല്ലേ മറ്റാരുടെയെങ്കിലും വാക്കുകളോ എന്താ പറയുക ഉദ്ധരണികളോ ഉദ്ധരിക്കുമ്പോൾ we have to separate our words or our ideas from the other ideas using quotation mark, right? Yeah. Next is നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അത്ര പരിചയമില്ലാത്ത usage is this: to set of titles of essays, journal and magazine articles, poems and short stories. If we are writing the titles of essays or articles in journal or magazine, or some title of a poem or short stories, we have to use double quotation. If we are writing titles of essays, articles in journals or magazines, poems and short stories, titles of short stories, the name of the poem, all these things should be written within double quotation mark. I've cited an example. In her essay, Visual Pleasure and Narrative Cinema, Laura Mulvey addresses the male gaze of female body as an object of visual pleasure. So this is the title of the essay, Visual Pleasure and Narrative Cinema. അതാണ് അവരുടെ essayൻ്റെ title, and that is the title is written within double quotation mark. Okay. Now single quotation mark, which is again an easy punctuation mark which all my students know. When will we use quotation mark, single quotation mark? If we feel that certain words that we use are really important, or we have to get readers' attention to these words, we'll use single quotation mark. Alright? ചില വാക്കുകൾ വളരെയധികം പ്രാധാന്യമുള്ള വാക്കുകൾ, ആദ്യമായിട്ട് ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന വാക്കുകൾ, ആൾക്കാർ ശ്രദ്ധിക്കണം, വായനക്കാർ ശ്രദ്ധിക്കണമെന്നുള്ള വാക്കുകൾ, we have to enclose that within single quotation mark. Alright? It becomes handy when you introduce a word or phrase as a technical term, and when you use a word as a word. That means we are using or we are giving so much of importance to the word. Then we should use single quotation mark. I've cited examples. The word ecology, see, that means in the sentence we give importance to the word ecology and house, the meaning of the word, right? Household or place to live. So we have to give importance to the word ecology and the meanings on the meaning of this word. So we enclose these words within single quote. So if we have to give importance or if we have to get readers' attention, we have to enclose those words in single quotation mark. This is really easy, right?